What if civilization started over episode 25.5? So last episode, the whole Americas have gotten a huge globe. Multiple countries are born, like the French, the Guyanas, the Bolivians, the North Argentinians, the East Argentinians, and the West Argentinians. There could have been a southern one, but the southern one would just be a desert. I mean, this whole area is a desert, like a whole hot desert. Antarctica also is here, and this area is a lot harder than usual. This tiny area is harder than usual. Yes, it's harder than usual, but by like 1 degree harder. So nothing has changed there. Antarctica is still the hellhole cold of it is, and more ice in the snow belt because well because well because of because okay, I'm just I'm lying to you. Antarctica is still cold hellhole and penguins still live there. It's actually now 50 million. Not appeared in the entire area. None of Antarctica got hotter. This area got hotter though. It's now more of a desert, but there's still jungles and grassland inside of it. So deserts decreased by 30%. Most of the Sahara is now Greenland. All of this is a Greenland. All of this is also practically Greenland, except like some areas like this and this. That's the only desert in here as well. That's the only deserts. The rest are like Greenlands. And yeah, so the world lost deserts, gained more greener areas. Nobody cares about that. Let's go to the Americas because the USA wants to spread freedom around the world. And freedom, I mean like expand. The tiny area they can expand to. The only area they can expand to, in fact. They expand into the last areas they can, and it's up in the north. These Canadian lands are being taken away from Canada, and Canada does not tarnish this very well. Actually, Canada, before I was even recording, secretly it broke my rule. When I'm not recording, Canada took all of this. Let's just tell you what happened. So Canada now took over all this and took over this island, colonizing this island, colonizing this as well, and colonizing these parts, these cold miserable parts. Now these miserable people now go back to the coast. And Canada goes through like this. Those miserable people go through, and yeah. So yep, Canada has expanded inland. That's great news for the Canadians, of course. They expanded up north and got more land to work with. And these lands are kind of nothing, so yeah, they kind of just goes through. They found resources up in the north, so yeah, and it found new animals like Arctic foxes and stuff like that. So that's cool. The U.S. continues to spread their freedom. Now, none of these countries are gonna do anything. And the USA now has a panhandle. That's a funny word. Look at the USA. Next Florida. But these countries quickly realized what the US was doing. So these countries quickly took the last of the lands they could have. These guys expanded by the coast. These guys expanded by the desert. Actually, the grasslands. And these guys also expanded by here. And I was just saying some wrong stuff, you know. There's new deserts by the south, but these new deserts are not that hard. And there's still jungles, like enclaves, jungles, like some jungles here, and some grasslands here. But all of this area is like a desert now. The rest of this area is now complete jungle and grasslands, so that's beautiful. The Amazon has expanded. The Amazon has expanded a little bit, now covering the range a lot more. The grasslands have also expanded. like this. So yeah, mountains also expanded a little bit. More mountains, more mountain areas up in the north like this. So yeah, that's very cool. Up here in the US, just a full green grassland. Beautiful for farming. People moving there. That's the reason why these countries are actually, fair, Yeah, this is what the borders looks like. The US just freaked up the borders really badly. Texas has nowhere to expand, so they just stay in the level they are. I mean, they're just building up. New cities also keep spawning. Keep the new cities spawning, as they say. As they say, keep spawning those new cities. And they do. You pay. There's a lot less cities up by the north. There's basically none by here. If you take out the cities later, wait, what the hell? What the hell is that? Yo, bro, what the hell? Yo, bro, who did that? Yo, who actually did that, bro? Who actually did that? You sure? Oi, oi, oi. You sure? Oi, oi, oi. You sure? Oi, oi, oi. You sure? Oi, oi. Okay, so now I'm back to the cities. What the hell? What am I? What kind of math scientist am I? What the helly, bro? What the helly? I did not plan you guys to be here. This is the wrong layer, bro. Bro, you guys in the wrong layer, man. I don't like that. USA, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing these days, US? Whatever you are, and whatever you are, Simpsons. Why you call me Simpsons, bro? Why you call me Simpsons, bro? Why you call me Simpsons, bro? Okay, so more cities spawn by the north. And like this. More spawned in mainland, more spawned by here. These countries are building up. It's now the early 1900s. Yeah. The early 1900s. Okay, the early 1900s. Now 1901. The First World War has begun. Guys, the First World War has begun. Of Chad. Chad again in the 1800s was massive. And Chad was so impatient to the point where they just said, fuck it, and said, Linato divano de bana chileno. Let's save this layer because we gonna be changing this layer, bro. We gonna be changing this layer, bro. So yeah, Chad. Let's just look. Let's look. Okay, we have it. Let's see how much detail that has. Okay. So let's just don't worry guys, I'm not doing anything malicious. One minute guys. This one's gonna be renamed Main Map 2. Okay, so Okay, both look the same. Okay, guys, so let's start the world. The wrong color. Wait a minute. The Chads have moved in and started invading. And these countries over here will never get independence. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, the Chads again do this again, and yeah, World War One has begun. And Chad continues to expand into two countries at the exact same time. And they immediately move in like this. They keep going, they split off the two so they can't help each other. Nigeria falls first because they're the stronger one. Gabon falls immediately after the coast is done. And yeah, let's see, peace treaty. So in the peace treaty, Chad took most of the area, and their puppet state now has coastal. So now the puppet state also helps out. And that is not good for the world. Over here in Russia, they are so mad that these kind of guys even exist. You are part of Russia. You are part of motherland. And you broke away. Why do you do that? Why do you get away from the motherland? You piece of shit. You get away from the motherland. You die because of me. Oh yeah. Boom. Okay. So in the peace treaty, Russia takes full control again, bring back the motherland. Okay, so now we're gonna just yep. Don't mind me, just fixing a brush here real quick. Fixing up the motherland to its correct size. Yep. So Russia now has all of this. Great, and Russia's gonna continue doing this stuff. They invade these guys. Okay, there's nothing to talk about that. They demand land from the blue time. Demand land. Give me all of this or to perish in the Russian hands. And now blue team sees this and says, suck my P-endo. Okay, just suck it, Russia. I don't want to be inappropriate. Suck it, Russia. You don't win. Take back. Go back. This video has 1 views, and that's it. All this hard work for nothing, I guess. All this hard work for nothing. I don't know why I'm continuing uploading, but hey, it's just for the fun of it. It doesn't even matter to the audience that doesn't even watch it. Maybe if like 10 people watch it, I would actually care and put some effort to the video, maybe some edits. But because nobody watches the video, I guess no. But anyways, Russia has done it. Russia has taken over the land that they've wanted for centuries. Now the blue team said heck no, and the Russians said no, 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 little blue team. Yes, yes. Russia said yes, yes, and the blue team said no, no. Which one's gonna be? Gimme. So the blue team lost, but the Caspian Sea and the Aral Sea is very, very important. Because it's a very important place for people, because more than millions of people live by the coast of these areas. And these areas, lots of people live through those areas, guys. And the green areas expand all the way into here from the desert and there. And you know that the desert has decreased a lot, so yeah, we're not talking about that anymore. Let's go immediately to here, and these guys take over. These guys, no big deal. No big deal. Germany also does some stuff. Okay, what is Germany gonna do? And let's just make this a quick world war. Let's just not. Oh, whoa. Mr. Germany, what are you doing? Yo, Mr. Germany, what are you doing? You, Germany. Got some explaining to do? Oh, Germany, bro. What are you doing, Germany? Oh, gosh, Germany. What are you doing? What are you doing to these poor Netherlandians? What are you doing to these poor Polish people? Dang it, Germany. Are you really that serious, bro? They're not what you want. You want resources. Oh, nah. Oh, nah, not this repeat again. Oh, nah. They calling for these guys now? Nah, these guys? No. That's just cruel, Germany. Oh, that's just cruel, Germany. Go to the bridge. You destroy French people. You make them go to England to go to the bridge, and you kill them. You just do this, Germany. Go to the bridge, connecting the English to the French. The bridge, really? You did that to the bridge? Oh, come on, Germany. What are you gonna do now? Oh, now you make it in a puppet state. Oh, you don't even want it, huh? You just want it because you want it as a puppet state. What a cruel Germany. Oh, now they actually taking land. They're actually gonna take land. And what they're gonna do is that they're gonna take some land. And they're gonna take this land. Letting them have a capital, but destroying them mentally. Yeah, bro. Germany's cruel, man. Germany's cruel. Germany needs to be investigating on what they're doing. What the hell, Germany? Are you gonna even win this war? I mean, the French are not weak at all. They're kind of stronger than you. I kind of forgot, Germany, man. You got all this land because you're hungry. You're money hungry for resources. You're money hungry for that good economy that you don't have. Oh, Germany, you're gonna take the troops from here and invade these 3 states? Oh, now Germany landing people here and Germany also coming through here? Nah, Germany is an evil man. Germany is not to be trusted. Oh, you're going for the capital, huh? Oh, nah, Germany going for the capital. Okay, guys, so Germany is just not doing well to France, but France makes a push back to the Rhine to here, cutting off these German troops in Brittany. But these German troops just go here and abandon Brittany and just focus the whole troops on here. Not wrong color, wait a minute. They focus to get the mainland France. Now it's a bloody war. It is a bloody war over here, right? Bloody. It is very bloody. Or it's very, very bloody. And finally, the last things that France has seen their capital, their president, is Vladimir, which means there's nothing we can do. Dominus Dijomino, Zemishden, Vatusden, Dovino, Zemino, Notostein, Vanushde, Ividi, Zidini, Vititi, Vataski, Nadino, Nafisden, Notushdi.
是啊，弟弟，关键现在是吧？这不外面人买吧，光死的鸭，更便宜才要。
Oh my god, Germany has done atrocities, guys. Germany has done some atrocities, guys. Germany has done some atrocities. This is what the original map looked like. This is what the original map looked like. This is what it looks like now. Okay, so yep. This is what it looks like. This is not what it looks like. And what a humongous change Name the map. So Germany has took this entire northern half to themselves because they didn't get enough Britain. So they continue invading. They don't stop. They don't stop. They keep going. They keep going until they stop. Germany has done atrocities, guys. Germany has done atrocities. Okay, so the pink team has also done atrocities.
捡便宜给多少钱不知道啊，他妈的。那可能是附近可能洗毛厂子没有。So annoying, but yeah, this is what happens. Yay. And they take over Morocco, and they split up Algeria. Why do they do this? Why do they do this? Why do they do this? And why do they do this? They even split up the lake. Not that many people live by the lake, like a couple thousand. It's more than a couple hundred. So yeah. Now, one area has 1 million people, and it's well, that one area is actually this area. This area has 1 million people. That originally had 500,000. It's now 1 million. It's still at 1 million to this day. There's some other towns here, 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 and here. There's other towns around here. Some of these, yeah. So the pink team has done some stuff. We do not care about the people. We do not care about you guys or anybody here. So shut up and let me expand. That's basically what the pink team is saying. So yep, the pink team has expanded. So the pink team has expanded. What about the cyan team? Oh, okay, that's good. That's good news. They're not oh my god, what are you guys doing in Africa? Oh my god, the colonization looks ugly. The beautiful countries, the beautiful colors. All taken away by stupid cyan and pink, bro. I know you guys were the first countries, but anyways, you could just not do this in new countries. You cannot do that to new countries. Okay, so guys, yep, this happens. The blue team's not happy. Union time. Now the blue team's gonna stay neutral. They're gonna talk to the ally, the red team. Actually, the blue team's gonna stay neutral and use political stuff to let Russia say what they are. The blue team, red team are not gonna get punished, probably. Most likely, they're not gonna get punished if they don't do anything. So yeah, this is the map. Italy is very cooked right now in this situation. And these two demand land from Italy. They demand their land to be here now. What kind of people are these, in fact? What kind of people can these people be? Okay, so the southern boot will be given to... So a sudden booth will be given to these guys, and these guys are gonna get these guys. What the hell are these two doing to Italy though?
The new Italian, original, independent, strong staying countries now gone. Off the map. They're gone. They're gone. Russia has empirically they've done atrocities, and they do more atrocities by expanding into our favorite Siberian country. Because the many few viewers that watch this video, our Siberian country is getting invaded in World War I. As slowly as they die, as slowly as the people rise from the dead, as slowly as the people from here get scared, as the icy tundra gets more and more taken by Russia, the more and more these guys people are sad. They're finding words. They don't give up. They keep going until their last breath. They keep on going. The Russia decides to avoid the capital city for now. They take over the rest, but Russia surrounds it and takes the capital city with the last hands and last resources, the last breath of the little last breath they have. Are now all gone. And you guess who took it all? Russia, yay! Here they take everything. They don't care about the people. They don't care about the stability. They just want land. Now most of this land has 0 people, which is reasonable. Like nobody would really want to live there. I mean, Russia looking kind of mad like the Soviet Union, or real life Russia. Mad looking Russia. Mad dog. Okay, let's go south down in the Americas because nothing has happened here. And it'll stay nothing because the Americas are still developing. Let's go back to the old world where everybody has already developed. China has decided to declare war on all these guys because apparently just existing doesn't make them happy. Now this area is very salty for the instability and the lack of smartness, but China decides to fix that by invading it. Now the pink team already is gone because it's just a slippery country like Chile, and the entire area is gone. And what China does is very interesting. They actually be smart and take only a little land from them, the smaller countries, like these guys. What selection? What selection are you talking about? They take these guys and these guys and these guys and take this area. After this, you guys know what happens? Okay, so the Chinese have done this atrocities, of course, and they guess what? Puppet off these guys into feeding China money. And China feeds them money in aid and support, of course, and they feed China support. It's kind of like a back forward thing, so it's fair, I guess. And all these guys are united, I guess. That's cool. China is, well, a democracy, so that's pretty cool. That's way cool that China's a democracy. That's great. That's great news to hear. Yeah. We're keeping this main map. What's that?